Hi, my name is Martha. What's occurring? I just had a look on YouTube and stuff like that, and there's a man asking a question on the front of it. Can Christians smoke weed? Well, like I say, let's not put it down to weed itself. Let's not put it down to drinking alcohol and ecstasy, all those drugs and anything that's drug related, drink related, whatever. Okay, now the question to that is this. This is what the answer is to that question. Um, we are all, we're Christians, and we are trying to win these people over who are taking drugs and smoking drugs, and we don't call them, especially if they're reading the word and stuff like that, and you can see that your work is in them, because the scripture says, um, we have done the hard work, and they are, and you are reaping off their labor. So that means that we are entitled to take an unbeliever as our husband or wife. Um, and some of these people are actually drinking, smoking weed, or smoking drugs, whatever it is. Um, and we've taken them on. Okay, so we do work hard as Christians, and obviously this is the reason why it says in the scripture that the man is blessed that finds a good wife, really, because a man who finds a good wife finds favor with the Lord. Now that also means if a woman, a unbeliever, finds a Christian man, you know, when you have sexual intercourse with that individual, you've made yourself one with that individual. Now I'm not asking anybody to be out making themselves one with a prostitute or like that, because we are connected to Christ. We are one with Christ, but um, yeah, it says in the scripture, a man will leave his father and mother and join with his wife, and the two of them will become one flesh. So they're not two, but one flesh. So don't separate what God's drawing together. So yeah, like I said to you, we suffer all things for the sake of the elect, as I said. And obviously, if you are one with that individual and you've got crop and stuff like that, they're going to be sharing in your crop. So technically, if they want to call themselves Christians, I think they've got the entitlement to call themselves Christians because of the fact that their wives or their husbands are working hard for them, in order for them to have salvation. So the answer to that question is yes, a Christian can smoke weed. And we're not turning around and saying that we want them to smoke weed, because obviously we're working hard to get that crop so that we can get them sober, obviously. But no one can't turn around and say Jesus did not die for us. He came down for all of us. He came down here and died for all of us, and we shouldn't be judging people who are smoking drugs or drinking alcohol. They've got a right to, and Jesus died for them too as well. Um, and I just want to, say to you, let's all be open-minded about the scriptures and stuff like that. And if we don't know what the scriptures are, we should really be seriously getting diving into the word, because the word tells you, it says if you're a slave, to world or whatever, if you can't, try and get yourself free from it. But if you can't get yourself free from it, don't worry about it. So I just wanted to say, do you know what I mean? Let's all be open-minded about the situation. Let's start connecting ourselves with Christ, and getting to know what the scriptures are to help others, and also to help those people to get off drugs. Bye.